So hello everyone, my name is Nicole, and if you're new here, I do videos on faith, organizing, and lifestyle. So today we're going to talk about the ways that I stay productive while working from home, and I hope that they'll be able to help you as well. I know, like with the pandemic, a lot of us had to transition from being specifically in the office and move into their home to do work. So I just want to give you a few tips on how it's been helping me. Number one is I will ensure that my space is well organized and clean the night before, so that when I come in the next day, I already have a clean, nice space. So I typically, again, do this the night before, just making sure everything is in order and everything is in its place. So when I get back, it's nice and neat. The next thing that I would do is I typically like to set up my breakfast or my lunch the night before. I also do my husband's as well, just to ensure that we're making most of our time during the next day. Is every night perfect? Absolutely not, but I do try my best to make sure that I am setting up my lunch or my breakfast the night before. The next tip is just having the bigger picture in mind. So knowing why you're doing something. And I feel that what helps me is always looking at my vision board, whether it's the one in my closet or it is the one in my purposely organized planner, so that I can always see my vision. So I love my planner. My planner is amazing. If you don't have a copy of the Purposely Organized Planner, you want to make sure that you get one so that you can plan your day as well. So keep having the bigger picture in mind. It just helps you in accomplishing and being productive in your goals. The next tip is just spending time with God in the morning and praying over my day. When I spend time with God, I get the spiritual strength that I need in order to accomplish goals, as well as to get through the day when it's not always as I anticipated. So really relying on God's strength is really important with being productive throughout your day. The next tip is I plan the night before, as in I plan my goals by writing in my vision plan, my Purposely Organized Planner, the night before, so that I know exactly what I'm gonna do the day of. So I will take some time out to set realistic goals and prioritize what is actually important. So I've already made a video about just how I stay organized. So if you like to know about that, then go check out that video. So moving on to the next tip. I will batch items. So I like to batch similar items together to avoid context switching. And again, if you haven't seen my video on how I stay organized, that breaks down batching a little bit more, go check out that video. The next thing that I do, or the next tip that I do, is I exercise, preferably in the morning, to get my blood circulating. It allows me to receive, the energy and the mental clarity that I need, and I get the opportunity to stretch out muscles that, I might not stretch out if I'm just sitting all day, or if I'm, typically I try not to sit all day, but if I'm just doing work all day, we're not always stretching certain muscles. So it's important to get that exercise in the morning or just throughout the day. The next thing that I would do is I make sure I have a healthy breakfast. So I will typically drink like a smoothie or have oatmeal, coffee, tea. Not the most healthiest with the coffee and tea, but I would make sure that I'm just trying to get a healthy, light breakfast so that I can be the most productive as possible. And the next tip would be to take any vitamins. I know for me, I like to get those essential nutrients that I need for the day. So if you aren't getting it all through the foods that you eat, you want to make sure that you're taking your vitamins. And I find that they also give me energy as well. The next tip would be drink water, plenty of water. So for me, 64 ounces to 2 liters is my goal. I want to improve on this. Interesting fact, I learned that fruits also can help you get the water supply that you need as well. Adding adding fruits into your meals is very beneficial, not only for the nutrients, but also it helps give you the water amount that you need as well. And the next tip would be to get focused. I know for me, social media and text messages tend to be really distracting. So on the iPhone, there's a limit feature where if you are on an app and you've either been on an app outside of your time limit, then it'll just like signal you to kind of get off or like stop you from continuing. I love that feature. Having apps like that or just limits like that on your phone can really help you from, you know, just spending too much time on like social media or whatever it is that you're doing. But overall, just be determined to complete what you set out to do. Like if you have a goal to accomplish, make sure that you are doing the best that you can to complete those goals, and that you are also taking necessary breaks to keep your mind functioning accurately. So the next step will be to get a like desk lifter or a computer lifter to keep you from just sitting all day and instead allowing your blood to actually circulate. So I know for me, I have a computer lifter, so when I am ready to stand up and move around a little bit, that's when I will use that. The last tip is to do what you love and to see the bigger picture. So if you really dislike what you are doing, you should consider another career path or job or business that you love, so that you would never really have to work a day in your life, you know, and now it's your passion that you're getting up for and that you're living for. And that's such a blessing to be in. And I know there were seasons where I wasn't financially able to just do or switch to something that I love to do. You want to make sure that you are creating a plan to change what you're going to be doing, you know, to change that job or to switch careers if you realize you are almost hating what you do every single day, or you know, maybe you're just not moving up in your current position and you don't see a future there. You want to make sure that you're taking the necessary steps to get to where, you know, God has for you to be. So again, I always love to look at my Purposely Organized vision board to just remind me of the goals and the dream that God has given me to fulfill or to accomplish here on this earth. I hope these tips were helpful, and I hope you like and that you subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.